Hey guys, I'm back with another video for cue cards today. On the agenda today, first, sometimes I take screenshots, see what I've done lately. Just got some trades in, got a few more trades in coming in the way. This one right here, got another legendary. Gave some lime legs away. Sometimes I'm just trying to be generous to the community, trying to get it out there. Another way I can give back to you guys. If you're new to this game, of course, go to friends, referrals, use that referral code right up on screen here. I'll share it down in the link below. I just got to 10 referrals thanks to you guys. I appreciate that so much. If you guys could get me to the end game of 50 referrals, that would be insane. That's partly what's encouraged me to make videos here on YouTube. And feel free to comment down below your referral. You never know. So let's try to hand out to the community. I put Leonardo da Vinci up for trade again. Let's check out these trades real fast. So, from my experience, I've been asking in the Discord and Facebook group, and they've been roughly all saying that it's worth like half a mythic or like a mid mythic. So, Leo Tolstoy right here, that's actually a decent card. However, I'm going to be rejecting these. It's it's more about I'm just kind of seeing what I can get. I'm not necessarily expecting a mythic card, but also, at the same time, I feel like I'm not getting very generous offers. So let's go ahead and reject this one as well. Uh, so there are some big news coming on the way, and I want to briefly talk over that. And that's going to be this balance update. So it's going to be starting on February 13th, um, 9 a.m. UTC. I'm not going to lie. I know it's a time frame somewhere, right? So I watched the videos. I went to their Twitter and tried to see what specific buffs and cards are getting debuffed and buffed. They're actually not really saying right now. Some people are kind of mixed on this, and we're going to go ahead and just open my crafted cards available, keep things interesting. They haven't actually said what cards specifically are gonna get buffed, debuffed, but just know that cards that have been an issue are probably gonna be debuffed, and I think it's gonna be easier to say which cards are gonna be debuffed versus buffed because there's a lot of cards that I guess it's fair to say that have just been collecting dust, and so it's all up to speculation. I can say, I think certain cards maybe we can see something like King Arthur getting a debuff. I'm not saying this one is necessarily a problem, but it is pretty powerful, and it's a pretty popular album. I've seen King Arthur a bit more lately. Maybe even something like Tintagel Castle. I mean, 200 power for 7 energy, so you get negative 15. What if they beef it up to negative 75 next turn? So all these things could happen, or, I think, in my opinion, the only one that I can really think about is Black Dog. This is a mythic card, though, so I don't see it all the time. But whenever I see Black Dog with Grim Reaper on these debuff decks, they've been an issue for me. And I don't know if that's the same experience for everyone out there, and I can't speak for everyone out there playing this game, but that's just something to keep in mind that's going to happen very soon. So a lot of decks can hopefully start seeing more playability. I'm hoping, I'm not feeling too bad or too great about it until I see what cards specifically are out there getting switched up. Um, Also, hey, if you're seeing this today, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, you get a free card. So I'm going to do that. I'm more curious and interested for sure. And yeah, I'll try to keep my eyes out for which card that I'm seeing that is getting heavily changed. Um, so going back to what I've done since then, I am working on still on the previous video, but that's only because of certain mishaps happening. So I'm forced to edit, and that's taken a bit longer than I wanted to. This is my current deck that I'm using, and it has seen some success, and I've been done a lot better. This high YouTube was following because in that last video I was mentioning how I was gonna follow the arena bonuses, but I just couldn't find a good balance. And maybe that's my fault because I have more than enough cards. But this is what I made initially and did not do so well in comparison to this guy right here. So let's go ahead and go back here. Uh, so that's just a little bit of an update, what's been going on. What about the store currently? You got Myths and Legends Mega Pack, Arts Epic Finder, Triple Threat, and premium cards here. I would say the premium cards are kind of worthwhile at the moment. Myths and Legends, again, you can get that Hell right there, as well as Odin, so might be worthwhile. But then here, I'm going to open some mythical creature packs because I was looking into them, and there's a lot of good chase cards here, like the World Elephant, I think that's called. It buffs up your rainbow decks, which I love using. Then there's Lich, which also buffs himself and your power, I think, passively, I think. And Yeti and Behemoth. Yeti, let's just go ahead and rip one. Yeti rip, giving anyone with 7 base energy 20 until played. And Behemoth, I believe she gives base 80 or more power plus an unspecified amount, but for the round. So there's plenty of good cards there to chase. Now those were the legendary ones that I listed, so I know they're going to be harder, but nonetheless, I mean they're really good. We got Centaur here. I've had this one before. Uh, Sometimes you just got to look through the album and decide if that's something you want. Because even though that I would say Lich is something that I could also be like, oh, we got an error. There we go. Even though it's something that it's highly sought after and highly played, that could be seeing a debuff here. I hope it doesn't, but it could. But that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. I'm not saying for the risk factor, but I'm just saying if that's not something that you could even be having playable in your deck, then might not even be worthwhile. But if you got the extra gems to spare, and you feel like, ooh, Leviathan. I haven't seen this card. Your Oceans and Seas cards, whatever they are, gain +10 this round. If your deck has 6 or more arts and culture, your Oceans and Sea cards gain an additional 10. That's a really cool looking card. Chimera as well. I've seen this one before. I believe this album has exponentially grown since I've last saw it. I remember it had like just shy of 30, and I believe it had like 58, shy of 60 now. So it's a very big album. So there is definitely that like you can easily burn all your gems here. Even I mean I guess that's why I'm trying it. I'm probably gonna be burning my gems here. Okay, we got a new regular epic card. Bakunwa cards, 15 in hand. But I mean, these mythical creature cards have some really great artwork. Lightning Bird, Witch Doctor's Servant. Forces of Nature gain 25 until play. Oh, Pixie, Sea Goat. That's an interesting one. So any signs of Zodiac gain +8. Chihuahua. Oh, he's cute. Wow, this if 11 or more dogs, 66 permanently. Tiny but mighty, I guess. Let's keep on moving ahead here. I'm probably gonna have to. I will personally be purchasing more gems. Um, I feel like if you're a free to play player, I think you can still have a good experience in Q cards. Um, it's always gonna feel like you're gonna miss out on an album or two as you're grinding for those gems, but you can easily grind out a thousand gems probably within a month, I would say, and that sounds like a long while, but I mean, you grind it and nothing of your interest might have been in store, which is fine. And then, bam, you get something like mythical creatures, and you're like, ooh, yeah, I love this. And then just boom, dive into it, and you get your chase cards, and you move on. So that's more or less how it was for me for the free experience. The paid experience is you have all these gems, and you just feel like sometimes you burn through them, like right that last pack. And I don't mean that in a negative light, but I mean that's just that's just the risk, and that's just the nature of these games. And I don't, I don't not understand that. So, new card. I didn't know if that was limited or not. I doubt it. Oh, hello. Jin. Control the elements. If you're wow, this one's really long. If your deck has 5 or more space cards, your life on land cards wherever they are gain 15 till played. If your deck has 5 or more life on land cards, your oceans and sea cards gain 15 until played. And if your deck has 5 or more ocean and seas card, your space cards wherever they are gain 15 until played. So this could play into, well, space, life on land, and oceans. Okay. Gymnastics was just a regular legendary. Okay, return plus 90. What? This card gains 90 and minus 9 energy till play. It's actually pretty good for a regular legendary. And that's what I'm hoping I see is just more standard cards being more viable. Not dominant, but more so gives the free to play experience a good hand to play with. Hello. And I think that's what the devs are going to go for as well. If you guys hear any screeching in the background, it's my pet parrot. He should not be piercing your ears. I apologize for that. Let's go ahead and skip this one. Dwarf. Cards in hand gain 15 and your opponent's 15, negative 15 this turn. Okay. Hoping we get another lime leg here. I prefer the lich. If I could get the lich, that would be spectacular. Okay. Okay, hello. Salamander. Or, yeah, fiery lizard spirit. 2 random reptiles, 25 until play. Hello. He's an interesting looking creature. Wisdom. Yep, these packs are hurting me, that's for sure. It says new, but then I have 3 of them now. I guess it only says new because it's like previous, like in this single opening. This guy is a little intimidating. Kappa. Yep, I had a gut feeling that was Japanese mythology. New card. Was that like some orangutan thing? Oh, World Turtle. There we go. Universal support. If your deck has exactly 4 arts and culture cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 17 until played. Repeat for each album. So, great buff card. Great rainbow setup card. Definitely protecting this bad boy right here. Hoping we can, well, I didn't see that. It was like it was like some Bigfoot looking beast. The only thing I'm really missing from this album now is the Lich. There goes my bird again. A wyvern. Interesting. Unruly Rulers. Another Unruly Rulers buffing card for the wyvern. Urkling. What do you do? More buffing for Unruly Rulers to fairy. 21 power for 4 turns. I don't know how I feel about those cards. Temporary buffs. I prefer permanent buffs, but at the same time, the temporary buffs tend to be a bit higher. Greywell. I mean, I'm getting a bunch of XP, where I was at least at the start. I'm not going to complain. I also want to get rid of my cash. This is turning more into a card opening at this point. Gonna need all my gems. That's fine. I'll probably take a break after this and purchase some more gems and keep at it, cranking that content, because that's what I'm here for. Trying to stay active, trying to stay posting, trying to improve at the same time. Not an easy process. Ooh, nice. Hello, scary. Cheshire cat. Your mythical creatures gain 38 this turn. So is he like the Alice in Wonderland cat? Yep. Character in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. And we're reaching the end of the point. Did get one more lime leg. Not 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 the worst. I got one of the chase. And I'll definitely be buying more gems, cranking out that content, doing everything. So if you guys appreciate that, if you guys like seeing me opening more packs, we're gonna open this one right here too, just to use all my gems. Just let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things. Use my referral code so I can get more gems. Got Tier and Lisa Bisac. Nice. If you guys, I have a link below to support me if you guys feel comfortable donating anything. But hold on, we're not done yet. I still got money to get rid of. So now I'm going to go down below. And we're going to go ahead and purchase more mythical cards via coins. Because maybe this will get us the Lich. And these we're just going to open right away because these aren't guaranteed. It's like a 10% chance of a limited card and under 1% chance of getting it lime leg. But yeah, you know, I'm getting more comfortable speaking, trying to keep up. I mean, sometimes it is difficult because look how many cards are on screen at a time. We can't read through every single one of them. It would just take forever. I have thought of a video plan to just read every single card on here. That's content. I don't know if anyone would watch it, but hey, that's something I could do for the future. Obviously, you know, getting those tips and tricks out there is more important. I mean, this is kind of like the live version of it. That's why I'm trying to give these tips out, but at the same time, I'm just spending the cash and we just got to see what we're getting. So we only got what, 4 or 5 limited cards, maybe 3. So there goes all my moolahs and everything. But, oh, hello. What's this? Open pack. Okay, I got a free one, I guess. I've never seen this. Hello. You gonna give me something good? Huh. I've never seen this before. Oh, that scared me for a moment. Continue. Okay, I appreciate that, Q. Go to cards and deck. We did accomplish a fusion here. That's always nice. Gets us some more XP. I'm not sure if it'll give us any more since we already have that card, but it's also good for trade, and it might be a fusion ingredient. You never know. So that's going to pretty much do it here. Let's go ahead and check what we have for this album and what we're missing and what I'm going to probably come back for. Mythical creatures. Let's put all. I have 41 of 56, so we're missing Phoenix. It's a great burn card. I have Yeti, which again is a great buff card for 7 energy and up for high energy. We don't have Manticore. I don't know. Arts and culture, history. Your enemies, arts and cultures and history, +2 energy for 3 turns. Good for small turnies with high caps. Then we got Behemoth, which already obtained. Mothman, Pegasus, Elf. I believe this one's relatively decent as well. We got Sphinx. We got the World Turtle. Jin, Green Man. Wow, there's a really big album. Like I said, you guys, really big album. Aspire Cat. I think that's what. Cheshire Cat. I'm sorry. And where did the Lich go? Oh, here's the Lich. If you're trailing by 50 or more, gain 10 permanently. If you have at least one round this game, gain 10 permanently. If you lost this turn, 10 permanently. So it can buff itself up to 30 per use with the guarantee of at least 10. So that's pretty crazy. Go on. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I'm going to take a break here and come back with some more gems and packs to rip open. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff I said before. Don't forget to use that referral code again. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.